breaking news. America is under attack.
September 11th, 2001, a day that shook the United States to its core. Within weeks, America's leaders passed a sweeping law that would transform the country's relationship with security, privacy, and freedom. This law was called the USA PATRIOT Act, and for better or worse, it changed America forever. The attacks on September 11th killed nearly 3,000 people. In the days that followed, fear, grief, and anger gripped the nation. President George W. Bush declared a war on terror, promising to hunt down those responsible and prevent future attacks. But the government faced a huge challenge. How do you fight an enemy that operates in the shadows, across borders, and within communities? The answer they came up with was unprecedented surveillance powers, wrapped inside a 342-page piece of legislation, passed just 45 days after the attacks. Officially named the Uniting and Strengthening America by providing appropriate tools required to intercept and obstruct terrorism act, the Patriot Act was signed into law on October 26, 2001. The goal, give law enforcement more tools to detect and disrupt terrorism before it happens. Key provisions included: 1. Expanded surveillance, allowing agencies like the FBI to monitor phone calls, emails, bank records, and internet activity without the same level of court oversight. 2. Sneak and peek warrants, letting investigators search homes or offices without immediately notifying the target. 3. Information sharing, breaking down walls between intelligence agencies and law enforcement to coordinate anti-terror operations. 4th, detention powers, allowing the government to detain non-citizens suspected of terrorism for extended periods. To supporters, this was a necessary update to outdated laws. To critics, it was a massive erosion of civil liberties. In October 2001, the Patriot Act passed Congress with overwhelming bipartisan support. Just one senator, Russ Feingold, voted against it. Supporters argued the urgency of the moment left no time for delay. The law, they said, was crucial to prevent another 9/11. But opposition grew quickly. Civil liberties groups like the ACLU warned that the law granted too much unchecked power to the executive branch. Critics argued that the language was too broad, allowing surveillance not just on suspected terrorists, but on ordinary Americans. The line between national security and personal privacy was starting to blur. In the years after September 11th, the Patriot Act became the backbone of America's counterterrorism strategy. Intelligence agencies used its powers to monitor suspected terrorist cells, intercept communications, and freeze funding for extremist groups. It was credited with helping to disrupt plots, such as the 2003 plan to bomb the Brooklyn Bridge. But it also led to mass data collection programs, many of which remained secret until whistleblowers, like Edward Snowden in 2013, revealed the scale of government surveillance. Millions of phone records, emails, and online activities were swept up, not just of suspects, but of ordinary citizens. Suddenly, the Patriot Act wasn't just about terrorists, it was about everyone. Over time, parts of the Patriot Act were challenged in court, revised, or allowed to expire. In 2015, the USA Freedom Act replaced some provisions, ending the NSA's bulk phone metadata collection. But many surveillance powers remain in place today, still used in the name of national security. The Patriot Act left a lasting legacy: a more powerful intelligence community, expanded government access to personal data, a public more aware and divided about the balance between safety and liberty. Whether you see it as a necessary defense or a dangerous overreach, one thing is clear: the Patriot Act fundamentally reshaped America's legal and cultural landscape. And in the shadow of 9/11, the debate over freedom versus security is one we're still having. 2 decades later. What do you think? Did the Patriot Act protect America, or did it go too far? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the laws that changed history.